Hello, I'm Mimi. Today we are going to have a hip opened session. To start, I will remind if you have any ankle or knee or hips injured. When we practice, we need to be very mindful, very gentle, and fully paying attention to our body. And during the practice, when you feel the pain in a specific position, I would recommend you to slowly, gently come out from that specific position. Just be aware of yourself and take care of yourself. Feel comfortable whenever you feel that you need to stay in resting poses or baby poses. Feel free to do so. Today it's more like start with the vinyasa flow from the standing poses, and later on we will be on the sitting poses. I hope you have already prepared your blankets and blocks on the side of your mat, and we are going to start. To start, let's sit on the easy sitting positions, and you can use a block to elevate your hips. So your hip is higher than your knees. Your knee can easily drop to the floor. If you have tight knee like this high, you might want to sit higher, and then when your sit bone sitting on a block, it also help you to support, to lift your spine in a neutral upward position. So I would suggest if you have tight hips, you can sit on a block. Okay? Once you're ready on your sitting position, feel your spine. On the bottom of your spine is your sit bone. Your sit bone now is sitting on a block, and your spine is on a neutral position. And then you can touch the top of your thumb to the top of your index finger, and the rest of the three fingers just opened. So both of your hands rest on the top of your knees, and then slowly you can close your eyes, feel your body, feel your sit bone, feel your spine. Your spine is erected in its neutral position. Feel your shoulder. Your shoulder is away from your ears, so you can draw your shoulder blade down. Feel your neck soft, and your head is just right on top of your neck. After you feel your whole body sitting here on a very neutral sitting position, you slowly draw your attention to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel your breath. Feel your in-breath through your nose. Feel your out-breath come out from your nose. Draw all your attention inside your body. If you still feel any tension, you can identify where is it. And then release it together with your out breath. You're simply sitting here, just paying attention to your in-breath and out-breath. You feel your body. You feel your body expanded when you breathe in. And then you relax all your body when you breathe out. You simply draw all your attention to your breath. You feel the calmness within yourself. You know you're going to dedicate this 1 hour to yourself. This is your own time. You are going to dedicate this 1 hour to your body, to your mind. To the present moment. Whatever has happened, it's happened. And the next moment is not coming yet. You just need to simply stay here in the present moment. You know this is the time for yourself. Three more few deep breaths. And then gently, mindfully open your eyes. You see a light. And then mindfully aware your every moment, every motion, every action. You know how you stand up. I will invite you to stand up to start today's session. Continue. Be mindful you're aware of yourself, how you stand. We are going to start in a mountain pose. You feel your foot pressed into the mat and you are standing tall on top of the mat, your spine long and your hips in a neutral position, your shoulder blade down. And inhale, raise your arms up and gaze at your finger. Exhale, fold forward from your hips and your crowns facing to the mat. If you have a tight hamstring, you can micro bend your knees. And inhale again, stretch your arms, and you can gaze at your forehead. And exhale, press firmly into the mat, step back your feet, and then bend your elbow to 90 degrees, or you can drop your knees on the floor. And inhale again, raise your chest up, and your chest is open and broad, upward facing dog. And exhale, press into the mat again, tuck your feet and bring your tailbone to the sky, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Continue, press your palms into the mat, and then open your chest, your tailbone. Continue facing to the sky and draw your belly in. Stay here for a few breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As we inhale, we step our right foot forward in between our palms. Low lunge. Drop our left knees to the floor and move your knees slightly backwards. And inhale, bring your both arms upwards, and then make sure your ankle is on top of, is over your knees, your knees and your ankles in a straight line, and then your foot step into the mat, your front foot step into the mat, and then you draw your shoulder blade down, and then you feel your hips slowly drop to the ground. You feel your hip is opened, your glute is opened. Engage your core, stay here for a few breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release both of your arms and bring both of your arms inside the right foot. Lizard pose. You can move your knees slightly backwards. If you have any knee pains, you can place the blankets under your knees. And then you can stay here, or you can further bend your elbows, your forearms to the floors, and stay here for a few breaths. Your shoulder is on top of your elbows, and then you can intercross your fingers and stay here for a few breaths. Lengthen your spine and your neck soft. Also, you just get at the front of the mat and feel the stretch of the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To come out, inhale, bring your body up, and then place your arms on your feet in the middle of your arms, and inhale again, tuck the top of your left foot, and then bring your right foot back, downward facing dog. Pressed firmly into the mat, your palms press firmly into the mat, and then try to press your heels into the mat as well. Feel the lengthening of your spine and your shoulder blade. Draw your shoulder blade down and your shoulders are away from your ear. Stay here for a few breaths. Your belly suck into the spine and you can gaze through your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you inhale, bring your left foot forward in between your hands and then drop your right knees down. And you can move your right knee slightly backwards, and then your ankle is on top of your knees. Your left ankle is on top of your left knees. And inhale, low lunge. Bring your arms up. Feel the lengthening of your spine. And then your shoulder blade down. Engage your legs, your side, firmly. Stay here for a few breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, exhale. Drop your hands back to the mat. And then prepare your both hands inside your left foot. Lizard pose. You can either stay here or you can bring your forearms to the mat and then intercross your fingers and keep your left foot step firmly into the mat, and then your right foot on the mat. And lengthen your spine, your neck soft. You can gaze at front of the mat and feel the stretch of the glute of your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your fingers. Inhale. Bring your body up. And then place your feet in the between of your hands. As you inhale again, tuck your right foot up. And then exhale. Bring your left foot back to downward facing dog. Again, press firmly into the mat. Your shoulder blade away from your ears. Suck your belly into your spine. Stay here for a few breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, step your right foot forwards. And then turn your left foot facing to the long side of the mat. Your right foot facing to the short side of the mat. And you inhale, bring your body up, open your arms. Triangle pose. As you exhale, hinge forward from your hips. And slowly hinge forwards until you can reach your chins or your ankle or the floor. And then feel the chest opens and gaze at your thumbs, your leg strong. Stay here for a few breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you inhale, engage your leg. Bring your arms parallel to the floor. And turn to another side. If you feel tight, you also can use the block to open your chest, your body. Okay. Our right foot now is facing to the long side of the mat. Left foot is facing to the short side of the mat. Inhale, bring the arms up parallel to the floor. As you exhale, bend forward from your hips. And then until you reach your block or your chin or your ankle. And then gaze at the thumbs, the right thumb. Engage your leg strong. Stay here for a few breaths. Chest open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, bring your arms back. And exhale, come back to the mountain pose. And feel your breath. Feel your breath. And next is wide leg forward fold. As you inhale, Open your leg 5 feet apart. You also can use your block in front of you. And inhale, place your arms on the side of your wrist. Exhale, fold from your hips until where you feel comfortable. Depends on how tight your hamstrings, and then you can place your hands on the block, or you feel you are very flexible, you can place both of your arms on the mat and then stay here for a few breaths. And both of your feet facing to the long side of the mat, and then you angle your knees, your hips at the same direction, same level. Stay here for a few breaths. 1, 2, 3. Tuck your belly in. 4, 5. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, stay here. Inhale again, engage your leg strongly, and then bring your body back. And exhale back to the mountain pose. Stay here to feel these poses. Okay, slowly let's move to the sitting poses. On the sitting poses, Dandasana, extended your leg in front of you, and then your hands just right on the side of your hips. Stay here for a few breaths, lengthen your spine, engage your core. Okay, inhale, exhale. Now we are going to butterfly poses. Bend your knees, both knees, and then bring yourself facing to each other. If your hips is quite tight and then your knees is this high, you can place a block just right beside your knees, right beneath your knees. It depends on the tightness of your hips. And if you have rounded spine, or you cannot sit tall, I would suggest you also can sit on the blanket or sit on the block, and just place it right beneath your sit bone. Then once you're ready, you can grab both of your feet and inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale slowly, move forward until where you feel comfortable, depend on the tightness of your hips. And you also can place a block on in front of you, then where you feel comfortable, then you can place your head on top of your block and stay here for a few breaths, and continue draw your knee, feel your knees down to the mat, Lengthen your spine and your shoulders blade down. Then your shoulder are away from your ear and your neck soft. Stay here for a few breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come back to the neutral position, and exhale, stay here. To feel the poses. Next is cow face pose. You continue, bend your right knees and place it next the side of your hips, left hips. You can decide if you want to sit on the blanket or you don't need a blanket. And then bring your left leg on top of your right leg. And your right knees, your left knees is right on top of your right knees. And then your pinky side just press into the mat. And feel the hips. If your left leg cannot cross to the right leg, or the space between the both knees are quite wide, you can place a blanket here. Or if you don't have blankets, you just place the block here. Okay. Do whatever you feel comfortable. And then we are going to prepare our hands, prepare our arms. Inhale, raise your arms up. And then bend your elbows. Your right elbow is facing toward the sky. And exhale, rotate your left elbows, left shoulders. And then try to reach your right hands. Your left hand, try to reach your right hands. And then intercross your both fingers on the back of your back. Okay, if you have difficulty, you also can use a strip. Hold your strips. And then bend your right elbow and drop it on the back of your head. And then rotate your left shoulders, and then your left hands try to reach your right hands, or just touch the strips, and stay here for a few breaths. Stay tall, sit tall, your spine lengthened and your head, your crown is facing to the sky and your neck is straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can first release your left hands and then release your right hands, and then release your both legs. bring your left leg and bring your right leg. And you can stay at Dandasana for 1 or 2 breaths. And then change to another side. Bend your left knees and bring your left foot to the right side of your hips, to the side of your right hips, and then your right leg on top of your left leg, your right knee on top of your left knee. Again, if you need a blanket in between your both knees, you can do that. And if you are sitting almost, you cannot sit, both your sitting bone cannot sit on the mat, I also suggest you put a blanket, then to feel both of your hips are sitting, both of your sit bones are sitting on the mat. Okay? Prepare yourself and take care of yourself. And then you also can use the strip. First we bend our left elbows. You can either place on the back of your head and feel your crowns continue facing to the sky. If your leg cannot, if your neck cannot straight up, you probably need to bring your arms forwards and then to straighten your neck. Okay, and then rotate your right shoulder and then bring your right hands to touch the strip and stay here for a few breaths. Continue, press your both hips press into the mat, and then your left elbow facing to the sky, your crown facing to the sky, you are sitting tall. Lengthen your spine, shoulder blade down, engage your core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your right hands first, and then relieve your left hands. And then gently bring your right leg, extend it, and then gently bring your left leg. Come back to the sitting position, Dandasana. And now we are going to do a ankle to knee poses. Okay, we first place our right shins parallel to the long side of the mat. And then ground your left leg and your left ankle on top of your left knees. And your left shins also parallel to your right shins. If there is a gap between your left knees to your right ankle, you also can place a blanket or a block to where you feel you need it, and your both sitting bones is firmly sit on top of the mat. Okay, then you also can place a block in front of you. As you are going to do a forward bended, you can rest your head on top of the block. Okay, and you inhale and exhale slowly. Lengthen your spine and hinge forward from your hips, and then just simply place both of your arms in front of your leg until where you feel comfortable. Maybe you need to stay up, then you just stay at where you feel stretched and you feel comfortable. You feel a little challenged, then it's okay. And if you can't further move forward, you just continue, be mindful, and then forward, move forward until where it's comfortable to you, and you also can place your forehead on a block. Then you just stay here for a few breaths. Lengthen your spine, your shoulder blade down, your shoulder are away from your ear, and your neck is soft. Inhale and exhale. 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 To come out, you could just press your hands firmly to the ground. Gently bring your torso back and back to the neutral position. You can stay here for one breath. Feel the deep stretch of your hips. And then again, bring your left leg back and extend it, and your right leg back and extend it. Stay here for one more breath. Feel the pulse. And now we are going to do another side angle to toe, angle to knee pose. Bend your left knees parallel, your left chin parallel to the long side of the mat, and then bend your right knees. Bring your right ankle on top of your left knee. Again, if there's a huge gap, when you hinge forward, the gap is still there. You just bring the block, place a block of blanket in between your right knees and left ankle. And then you again can place a block in front of you, depends on the tightness of your hips, so you always can change to different angles of your blocks. And inhale, prepare yourself, and exhale, move forward, hinge from your hips, and feel the stretch of your hips slowly, and then be mindful of your knees and ankle. And then you can place your both arms on the floor and reach where you feel comfortable, slightly challenging. That would be a good place for you to stay. And stay there for a few breaths. Feel the deepened stretch of your hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lengthen your spine. Your shoulder away from your ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. To come out, press firmly into the ground and gently lift your body up. Come back to the neutral position. Stay here for one breath. And then release your both legs. Gently bring your right leg extended. And then bring your left knees extended. Again, stay at the Dandasana for one breath. And we are going to do a half-bounded lotus sitting forward bend. If you can do a half lotus, you can join me, or you can just simply bend your knees and place your thoughts on the side of your thigh. And then we will do a forward bended. Okay, depends on what is comfortable to you. And then when you are doing a half lotus, if your knee is quite far away from the floor, or you can just simply place a blanket beneath your knees, and then you can rotate your right shoulder and then try to reach your right toe. If you can do this, you can try. If you cannot, you just simply try to touch your chins or touch your toe, hold your feet, and bend from your hips. Okay, you can do whatever is comfortable to you at this moment. So first you can rotate your shoulder, and then your arms reach to your right toe, and you just grab your right toes with your finger, and then you can grab your left toe with your left fingers, and then you just stay here, or you inhale, and then you exhale slowly. Move forward from your hips. Stay here for a few breaths. Continue lengthening your spine and stretch your left hamstrings. Stay at where comfortable to you. You also can simply just place your sole on the side of your left thigh. 1, 2, 3. Draw your shoulder blade down. 4. 5. You can inhale, come back, and then release both of your toes. And gently bring your right leg extended. Stay here for one breath to feel the pose. And then switch to another side. Again, you can do one leg sitting forward fold, or you can do a half bound lotus sitting forward fold. Okay, you can just place your left foot on the side crease of your right side crease, and then rotate your shoulder from your back to your back, and then reach your left toe. Your right finger reach your left toe, and then depend on where your knees, you can place a block or place a blanket, and then hold your right toe with your right finger. Inhale, extended your spine, and exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Continue lengthen your spine. Draw your shoulder blade down. Your neck is soft. Feel the stretch of your right hamstrings. Feel the stretch of your spine, your hips. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, brings your body back. Exhale, release both of your toes. Inhale again, bring your left leg extended. Exhale, feel the pose. Okay, now we are going to do Savasana. Please lay down on your back. You can place a blanket if you want. Adjust your hair. Your leg relaxed and open to your palms facing toward the sky, and scan on your back. Draw your shoulder blade down. Feel your back is touching to the mat, and your leg also touch to the mat, and all the back are relaxed. Softly on top of the mat, and your chin is in a neutral position. And close your eyes. Feel the relaxation. Draw your attention to your full body. You can scan on your back. And then release all the tension. Bring your attention to your feet. And then release the tension, relax your feet. Slowly bring your attention to your ankle. And then release the tension of your ankle. Slowly bring your attention to both legs. Wherever your attention passes, your leg relaxed. And continue, bring your attention to the back. Wherever your attention passes, all the tension will be gone. Continue, relax your shoulder, relax your both arms, relax your hands, relax your body, your belly, your chest, relax your neck, relax your face, relax your crown, relax your head, relax your full body. Feel the deep relaxations of your full body. Your body is very relaxed. Slowly move your toes, move your fingers, bring your awareness to your body. And bring your left knee up. Turn to the right side of your body. Stay here for one breath. Slowly coming back to the sitting position. Feel yourself. Feel this practice. And join your palms together in the middle of your heart center. We are going to sing a 3 Om. We inhale and exhale, sing Om for 3 times. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Inhale. Your forehead touch the tips of your index finger. Namaste. Thank you for joining these classes. If you have any question, you can leave the message below the link, or leave the message to myself. Thank you for joining me.